Hello guys, and welcome back to the continuation of our blouse, our off shoulder corset blouse. So we actually started, you can see what we have. So we actually started sewing this on Monday. Yes, that's when we started. So now we're going to continue. So now I'm going to show you guys how to sew your boning chambers so that we can continue. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. So these are the front parts. Please, if you can hear me, let me know. And then this is the back part. So we're going to sew the boning lines on our back part. So I've done this one already. I did this one. So I'm going to show you this, and then I'm going to show you how to do the one for the front. Ruth Okafor, thank you so much. You're welcome. Okay. So we're learning how to do the boning chambers now. So like I said, so this is for the back piece. Okay. So what I did, I cut out, this is the fabric. So I'm going to be doing an external fabric. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Ruth. Thank you for confirming. Good afternoon. So this is 2 inches. Can you see? It's 2 inches. That is what I cut out my boning chamber. So this is the back. So now let's sew. So can you see the way I'm playing it? You can see. So this is my line. You can see the dot lines. That's the line where you join it. So you're going to take your fabric like this. So you take a look, this is the side. So you take the right side and then you place it on top like this. Can you see? Place it on top of the right side, okay? And then we are going to start sewing, okay? You place it. Can you see the way I placed it? You can place it on the sides of the dart where the dart join together, okay? That's I placed it on the side, not the exact line, note. So and then I'm stitching it down. As I'm stitching a part of it down. Can you see? So for those of you that used to complain about how to sew boning, so this one is one method of sewing boning, okay? So this one is one method of actually sewing your boning. Okay, so if you are just joining us, you're welcome. So like I said, we actually started this tutorial. We started it on Monday, and then the sewing part of this tutorial, that's the cutting part of this tutorial, is on our live stream. That's if you go to the live class, you see, like, don't just start this machine, please. So you can see I am placing it. So I'll show you. It's not doing well at that time. I could hear it. I could hear the noise. So at times when you are sewing like this and your machine is doing, it could be frustrating, especially if you have target, if you want to meet targets. So for those of you that are just joining us, you're welcome. So like I said, a lot of you have been saying you want sewing live stream. So what I am going to be doing, like I said, my evening live stream still remains, and they are going to be strictly. So after that, this is what you are going to do. Can you see I've stitched it? Okay. So after sewing it down on one side, we are going to take the other side like this. Can you see? You take it like this, and then you can you see the way I'm folding it, and then you fold it like this. You fold it down. So when you are doing this, make sure you check your boning to make sure. So first of all, what I normally do when I'm doing my boning, I normally iron them straight like this. I iron them straight, and then I'm going to check it to make sure that it's going to enter. Okay. So I would. So this boning I'm using, I've forgotten the inches of this. So I'm checking. So can you see the way I'm folding it down? And then when it comes to sewing of boning, please, if your hands are not straight for your stitches, it does not really make your work good. It will make it to look so rough and like so rough. So please, when you are doing this, you don't want to rush. Most times when I'm doing this, at times I can sew it, I can lose it and then restore it, okay? So you don't want to rush it. You actually don't want to rush what you are doing because you want all of your lines, you want all of them to be straight. So most times what I normally do, you can see I finished sewing this one. I will decide if I want to do a second stitch on the side. So at this point, you can decide to just leave your boning chambers like this. That's you can leave it. But most times I normally like to give mine double stitch. Okay. So what I will do, that's this other side. I will now you just do like a top stitch. So like I said, when I'm doing this, I try as much as I can to make sure that that it is neat. I don't want my lines going like this. Okay. No, I don't want my lines going like this. So after that, once I've done that, so I'm going to show you how to do the front. So this is the back. So now this is our back piece. So now we're going to do the one for the front. Okay. So for the one for the front, good afternoon or for Augusta. Good afternoon. So for the one for the we did this side already. Can you see? So now I'm going to do this side. So my boning, I don't want to put the boning on the bust, the breast part. So I'm just going to start it from the under bust. Okay. So from that under, here's what I am going to do. So I'm just trying to check my measurement. Okay. So I'll check it from here now. I'll just place it like this and then I'll check. Okay. So I'll mark it. I just want to mark where I'm going to start it from. So this one, why I'm doing this one like this, I'm putting my bone in the second bone in. I'm putting it from under of the bust like this down. Okay. So what I'm going to do, let me change my thread first because this one is a cream color. So I'll change it so that I can do it properly. Okay. Emelda, welcome. You're welcome. For those of you that are just joining us, you're welcome. So we're actually continuing that blouse. For those of you that joined the live stream. Okay, so now the next thing I'm going to do. So I have my piece also. So I cut, you remember the back piece. I used the same 2 inch for to cut out the fabric I'm using for my boning chambers. Can you see? It's 2 inches. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, I'm just trying to check. So this is the one of the under bust. So I'm going to take it just the same way I did that one. I'm going to stop it here. You understand? This is where I am going to stop it. There's my chalk. So I'm actually going to stop it here. So like I said, this dress, the whole front of this, I'm going to bead it. Okay, I'll actually bead it. So I'm going to place it like this. Okay, so you see, I'll place it like this. That's the back of the fabric. Can you see on the side? Please, if you cannot see, please just let me know. Okay. All right. So I'll place it like this and then I am stitching it down. So like I said, iron your boning. I iron my boning. I iron them down. I want them to be straight so that they can. It's always better when you iron them straight. It can just slide in easily instead of it to be wobbling. Okay. So can you see what I am doing? Just watch. You can see. So I'm stitching it. So once I get to that point of that under bust, I'm going to stop it there. I'm going to stop it and then just do like a little top stitch. I don't want it to, and then I'll cut it. So this one is for the one under bust. I'll just cut a little piece because I want to hold it. Okay. So after this, just check what I am going to do. Can you see? So I'm going to fold this now. I'll fold it inside like this. I brought it down. Can you see that I fold it in like this? And then I'm going to fold it like this. Can you see? I'll fold it like this. Okay. So I'm going to fold it now. So when I am doing this, I'm going to make sure that it is laying straight, because you could see, because this fabric I'm using is a mask also. The mask, it frays a lot, a whole lot. So there's something I am noticing. It looks like this one is longer. So you have to use your eyes to eyeball it. Can you see what I did? So I folded it down and then I am going to start stitching it. So I'll stitch it on the side. That's, I'll just stitch it down. So this is to create boning chamber for my piece. Okay. So I'll stitch it tiny at the side. So when you are doing this, make sure that your hands are straight. Okay, make sure that your hands are straight. For those of you that always used to send me message that you don't know how to sew your boning, so this one is a simple. This is a simple method. Okay, so you can see. So I've stitched it. So I'm going to secure it down on the other side. So like I said, it is optional. It is optional, but I'm going to place it like this and then I will start securing it like this. So I always like to do this because it makes it gives it one kind of clean clean bill, if I could use that word. It gives it one kind of clean flat, yes, okay, I think flatness. So now we are done. Can you see? So it's remaining this one. So when we're done, we're coupling our skirt, our blouse, we're coupling it straight. Okay. So I really want to couple this. I'm looking for my rope. Okay. So we're going to couple it. I'll show you guys how to join the back and the front together. So we're going to be using an inseam finishing. For those of you that are just joining us, you're welcome. Please let me know where you're watching me from. Okay. I would appreciate that. So we're going to do this one. Can you see what I am doing? I placed it. And then I'm going to start stitching. So I'll stitch from this right to the left now. That's from left to right. Okay, yeah. So I'll just push it, make sure. So I'm placing it at the side, not on the exact line of not on my exact that line. There's something I noticed now. This one looks short. I hope it's not going to land me into. It's a little bit short than the other one I did. But why I left it is because I know I'm still going to trim. I'm still going to trim my blouse. Okay, so that is why I just left it. I hope, that's why I say I hope it does not put me into trouble. So this one now, can you see? So I'm going to take here like this. I'll fold it back and then I'll fold it down. So like I said, when you are doing this, make sure you have your boning and then you make sure you check to make sure that it's going to sit properly. Okay, so that is what you should do. And iron your boning, iron them out, let it be straight. So just use your pressing iron to